Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I am the host of the webinar today. Welcome, everybody. My name is Nafisa Sethwala, and we'll start in the next couple of minutes. We'll just wait for a few more people to join in so that everybody is in the webinar before while we start. In the meanwhile, I'll just talk about myself and I'll give you a little bit of introduction of why we are here. So thank you for joining this webinar. This webinar is more focused on talking about the Global Linker platform and how you can use this platform to your benefit. And what are the things which you can leverage over here, which may impact your business as well. So we'll focus on these areas and we'll also focus on certain things for your own business, not only on GlobalLinker, but how you should be doing your business as well, uh, so that you can set yourself up digitally. So being digital, so congratulations on your first step of being digital on, one is if you've created an account on GlobalLinker. If not, then I would strongly encourage you to do so, that you can start creating your digital footprint online. In the meanwhile, why don't we start introducing ourselves to each other? Because GlobalLinker is a business networking platform, and we encourage people to network with each other. That's what we have built on the platform. And since we are on the webinar, it'd be nice to know who is here, who are you. So, hi, I'm Nafisa here. I'm the director of this company. I manage products and I also look into customer service and experience as well. Um, I've been with GlobalLinker since almost more than 12 years now. And whatever we do on GlobalLinker is to help make the business office of basically your business more enjoyable, profitable, and to use it, make it more efficient as well. So you can just use the chat box to introduce yourself. Please do so. I'll just do it. I'll do it for myself. Hi, Nitin. It's nice. Sorry. Hi, Deepak from Servo Electricals, Ghaziabad. Hi, Swapna from Access Diesel International. Where are you based? Nice. Good to know. So here's Sangeeta also introducing herself. Hi, Sangeeta from New Delhi, a contract manufacturer of medical equipments. Hi, Praveen from Ben Electricals, Mumbai. Hello, Mr. Vijay from Mumbai. Hi, Sriram. He's a proprietor of Bagastry International, manufacturing Ayurvedic products like soaps, oil, etc. Nice to know Swapna. Swapna deals and she's a manufacturer and trades in diesel injection pumps and parts. So as you go ahead and introduce yourself, I'll almost start the webinar and talk about, a little bit about why Global Linkers is here and continue my topic on that. I'll also like to, say that I would be asking you a couple of questions during the webinar. Please do respond to them. It would be a simple yes or no, or maybe a couple of questions that will just help me get a sense of, what is the sense of what you are thinking and understand you better. I understand this is not an interactive session in the way that we will be talking to one another, but we can use a chat to do that. So uh, let's get started. So Global Linker, people actually come to Global Linker for a couple of reasons. They come to Global Linker, one, to network, to meet other businesses, to source maybe suppliers for their business, etc. Also to find distributors, to uh, to uh, to create their own catalogs of stores. So many businesses continue to operate offline today. There is no medium for them to start selling online. So at least have a viewable catalog which anybody can access online as well. People come here to do that also. They also come here given it's a networking platform, and Global Linker already has a base of more than 450,000 SMEs registered over here. It's an opportunity for you to connect with these businesses and use it to your benefit. So you can connect with them as suppliers to get new suppliers, to increase your network. Maybe they can become your customers as well. And that we are always looking for connections. So great place to do that. And there are other tools which help you support and make your business more visible on the platform. So there are posts, there are events like this which you can join so that you can interact with one another as well. There are you can also be a part of groups, and you can do many things over here. Maybe you, or if you have a team, you can have a team who's dedicatedly doing all of that as well to be on the platform. While I'm doing the walkthrough of, I'll do a brief walkthrough of GlobalLinker as well and give it to you. You'll see all of those features which you can use. You can also maintain your own profile, which can be shared not only on GlobalLinker, but even outside of GlobalLinker. So you're not just setting this up for the GlobalLinker platform, you're actually creating, that's why we continue to say you're creating a digital profile for your business, which you can use not only on GlobalLinker, but you can use it even outside of GlobalLinker too. So you obviously have your own network outside as well. And if you want somebody to know about your profile or do it, you can send that, your profile and your catalog, you can share it with them. And you can actually expect orders coming in from your existing clients as well. Many of these SMEs also contribute content, by posting, by sharing articles. If they are a subject matter expert in their industry or in the, in the business you are dealing in, so they also contribute in that. And many SMEs, if they don't contribute, they at least come to consume that content. So to understand what is happening over here, so who is there, what are they writing about, what is the sense of what's happening in the business industry, etc. So people do that also. So this is in a nutshell about GlobalLinker. I'll briefly cover what are the things that you would be, talking about, what you would be expecting over here. So you will get an overview of GlobalLinker. I'll also emphasize and I'll give you certain pointers as to why it is important to have a digital profile. Then we'll also talk about your digital index. How digitized are you on the as of today as a business, not in comparison with GlobalLinker, but how digitized are you, and which are the channels you can use to sell online as if you're looking to become digital, and how you can attract prospective customers. We'll also keep the floor open for a couple of Q&As as well, so that you can answer, any questions you may have on the platform or even about your own business, etc. We can look at answering that too. So let's get started. Just a couple of other messages which have come in. Hi, Sneha Patel, and hello, Zala. Zatakia from Arihant Enterprises, Rajkot, and Pathirange. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, actually. Let's get started. I'll quickly move to giving you a walkthrough of the platform now. And I'm just switching my screen. This is my account. Sorry. I've closed my window by error. So I'll just open it again and share my screen. So I was just logging into my account on GlobalLinker, and you can see the platform over there. I was going to show you a couple of sorry about that glitch. I ended up closing my window. I'm sharing my screen again. So this is an account on GlobalLinker where you can actually, whenever you sign into your account, you'll be seeing a dashboard and a timeline like this. The timeline would actually look like, you have a couple of, it would be a part of the menu, and it would see some interactive elements where you can actually start posting and interacting with other members. So let me show you a couple of those interactions, which I think you find interesting. So one is we have the supplier spotlight. There are certain businesses which are actually, meeting, have a good profile. they are verified businesses, etc. So when they meet certain parameters, they get inducted into the supplier spotlight. This gives them an opportunity to get noticed on the Global Linker platform, which, if I would say, click on the particular profile, like I'm interested in seeing this one, I would open that profile, I can view his profile, and I can send them a connection request to start connecting with them. So here we have this particular business over here. And this is his catalog, which has got updated on the GlobalLinker network, etc. And now if this particular connection meets my business in any way, as a supplier or as a contractor, or in any aspect of my business, I can just send a message and connect with them. So that's where Supplier Spotlight comes in. You can also be a part of Supplier Spotlight by meeting certain parameters and being a part of it. We also have where you can make connections with each other, and you get some recommendations here as well. You can also post something over here. So this is how we post over here as well, where there are upcoming webinars coming in. Other businesses are also posting something about themselves. And here are some articles which are being posted by our members. FIO, who is our partner, they post regularly as well for members who are interested in the in exports as well. So you see a lot of activity happening over here. You can reply to this as well. You can you can comment on these posts, etc. You can do all of that, and it's a great way for you to know get to know about new businesses also. Let me move to the menu, where over here you can what you can do over here is you can start consuming content. So maybe you don't want to get started by adding some content, but why don't you go ahead and read the content which is already there? So here we have articles. Articles are some content which has been published by certain members or by people on certain topics. So they have an expertise on certain amount of topics. These are all relevant to a business only, and you can see that this one is posted by actually a GlobalLinker member only, and he basically is he talks about, he's more of a, he helps businesses also set themselves up. And here you can talk about learning and development. We have articles by FIO, articles by our own staff, and many other GlobalLinker members as well. So these, while you would find this interesting for your own business consumption, these businesses get set up as an expert. And maybe tomorrow, if you need to connect with them, you could just, go, and because this person has spoken about that topic, this may help you want to connect with them. I'm giving you a perspective on why it is important for you to post content, because you can build self-awareness about your business over here, and you create a mark about yourself in the business, in the minds of other people. So these are all side ways of actually generating contacts, generating leads for your businesses as well. So maybe today you don't have a requirement. Just let me put an example. There is a person who, like a CA, for example. So here we have Mr. CA Vineet Kumar, who has posted an article on the budget. Today, I don't have any requirement for any CA or related activities. But tomorrow, if I have some requirement, or maybe I have a question I want to ask with respect to taxation, or with respect to some new business expansion I'm doing to a new place in the country, I would want some taxation advice. In that case, I would go through the list of my own current contacts who I know of CAs. Or maybe I would come over here and say that, okay, this guy, I read about his article, it was pretty interesting, I can get in touch with him. So, he has created a mark in my mind, and because of which I know that I can connect with him. There's confidence in me that would want to connect with him and, start a conversation. So for him, it becomes a lead. For you, it becomes an opportunity, and your business work gets done as well. So these are mediums which we create, which will help you to create better business opportunities for yourself. Another thing you can do initially is you can just read it, you can comment on it. Maybe you can have a team in future who can write for you, and can do this as well. These are all optional, but these are all tools which I'm making you aware on how you can use it for your own business benefit. And not only on GlobalLinker, but maybe outside GlobalLinker also. There are many other platforms which you may already be a part of. You should leverage these tools as well. Moving on to discussions, which we already saw on the timeline. But yes, all the discussions are displayed over here, and you can see this is a focus page for all the discussions which you can see. So a lot of people are talking about the products they are selling. Maybe you're talking about a lot of other specific products they would like to show you, make other businesses aware of, and they message it over here. Another thing for you to interact with members as on GlobalLinker platform is groups. So there are a lot of special interest groups which have been created on the GlobalLinker platform, and you can be a part of these groups. The page is just loading. You can be a part of groups which are already created if the topic interests you, or you can create your own group and you can also get people to join that and interact with them as well. It depends what you would want to do again. So this is also an opportunity for you to connect with businesses who are a part of your, who have a common interest ground. Let me say that. So you can either join them or you can be a part of it as well. The next would be events. There are a lot of SME focused events which the Global Linker team also conduct, which we publish over here. And there are a lot of SMEs as well. They do publish their own. If they would like to connect with SMEs on Global Linker, they create their own events over here. So feel free to explore this page and participate in them. And if you have any events that you think you would want to conduct and get the group getting in, you can also have people join, create a event and make them join. The next would be offers. So while we understand that Global Linker, a lot of SMEs, they don't get the benefits of the economies of scales. For example, if I look to go and buy one laptop, it becomes difficult for me to do that. And while I can buy it, I don't get the discount which a large corporate would get. So because we know that we have these large amount of members, we have the leverage to partner with different SMEs, and we get you some good offers with these partners, which you can choose to avail of. These are mostly focused towards your business efficiency and development. And if this works for you or your business, feel free to go through them and apply, utilize these offers as well. So, yeah. And last but not the least, obviously you can maintain your own profile from here. So you can go over here and start editing your profile, update it. You'll see your profile meter as well. We will be prompting you to verify your business, because on Global Linker, we are looking to create a trusted network. So we encourage businesses to verify themselves, because if I'm looking to connect with you and if you are a verified business, my confidence level has gone up to connect with you because you have a verified mark on your profile. It almost shows, I'll show you as well how it looks like. I'm just trying to go to the page where I can see it. So here we go, This person has posted a discussion and I'm seeing his business card. And over here, I can see a green tick mark. So that green tick is what you see, which is the verified mark you get if you verify your business on Global Linker. And that gives me the confidence that, okay, this is a legally operating business and I have the confidence to connect with them. So, try to verify your business as well on Global Linker too. And when you see the verified mark, other person is, you can connect with them with some level of confidence as well. Here is where we are helping businesses network with each other. Obviously, the most important thing is while you are maintaining your profile, you are creating all of these, you are networking with another. The end objective for you is to meet each other for products and services, right? So you would like to get a transaction, you would like to at least get a lead for your business, etc. So how do you do that? So one of the key components where we have it is where you can maintain your product catalog, and I'll show you that. So your product catalog is a catalog where you can, as you saw it on the profile for a couple of profiles which I showed you, you can add your products over here, and your catalog doesn't become a view only catalog. It's an interactive catalog. You can actually get inquiries for it. So just by adding it, and maybe think about the businesses who do it traditionally, who have printed their product brochure as a flyer and just have a document which I have to continuously ask for it. And the second one is maybe somebody sending me a PPT or a PDF of my of their entire brochure. Now, if I want to if I have some questions about it, if I want to at least place an inquiry about it, or if I would like to just purchase it upright, I have to still contact that business to do that. Now, how can I, make the life of my customer easy, and even for my employees and myself easy as well. If I have an interactive catalog, all of these things can be done. I just have to share the link to my catalog with other businesses, and they can view it whenever they want. They can also place an inquiry, and this inquiry would work 24/7 because my catalog is available 24/7. It doesn't have to be done during my working hours. So I actually already start, this is my first step to becoming global, that I am being digital over here, that my catalog is now available everywhere. And I can share it with whoever I want. My clients and suppliers do not have to be made available for my working hours, and they can do their business as their time comes. So when they have a requirement, they place the inquiry or the order, and I can do that. So this is the benefit of you having a becoming digitized as well. So that's why it is so important for you to do that. I'll show you a couple of examples of people who have actually maintained their catalogs. And on GlobalLinker, you can have a simple catalog where you can just keep inquiries. Or if you actually want to convert it into a fully fledged e-commerce store where you can take payments, when you can manage your logistics, that you would want to do the delivery also, you want to accept payments, etc. You can even convert your catalog into a fully fledged e-commerce store and do much more with that as well. So this is an overview of how your catalog would look like, with all the if it's an e-commerce store where you can manage your orders on the left, you can manage your catalog as well over here. You can do promotions by running discount coupons, schemes. So if you have a there's a holy sale happening right now, or you want to run a scheme that buy two products and get the third product free, for example, you can do that. Manage your customers, know who your customers who are coming on the platform, do all of that, and manage your settings. Have people, other businesses, other managers come and manage your store, like inventory management for digital marketing. So you can give access to that. So a lot of other features are available for you to manage your store. So I'll stop here because we have dedicated training programs to which address each and every aspect of you managing your store well, and you should be a part of that. But this webinar is not a part of that discussion. I was just giving you an overview of it. I would like to, in fact, show you another part of it, of many businesses who are using these features and have created some great, product catalogs over here. So one of these businesses is a B2C business, which is MilkU. They are more into skincare, etc. So if you can see, this is the website which they have created, and it is accessible by this domain which they have, milq.com. And you can actually shop from here. So they have created their own template, customize it to their requirement, and I can actually go ahead and purchase this as well. It's a very nicely developed catalog, but this is a store catalog. From the B2B perspective, sometimes we must be thinking that, maybe e-commerce stores and catalogs are only for B2B, but I would like to show you that there are several businesses in the B2B segment who are also selling, who have started going digital at today. So we have this business called Sevisa Beveling Machines. They create custom cutting machines, etc. For this. So you can actually use this. They do customized machines, and they have their own as well. Most of their products are on inquiry for that reason, because they're not sold off the rack. And you can see they're always on inquiry at this point of time. So you can actually send an inquiry about this particular machine you see. Please excuse me. I'm sorry about that. So yeah, we also have it for B2B businesses as well. So this was one example of that. And here we have another business which actually is also B2C but B2B as well. They've also opened their own. They're open to also looking at manufacturing for other established businesses too, apart from their own. So here is their catalog. You can browse about themselves, their story, their product line, etc. There's also a very popular business called Swat Products, in who makes Bikaneri bhujiyas, etc. They are also there. Then they have actually grown their distributorship across the country because by virtue of going online and having a digital catalog and making their catalog available online and doing digital marketing and SEO activities. So here are the things, opportunities I'm just showing you with what you can do using the GlobalLinker platform. I'm going back to my presentation. So I'm going back over here and I'm putting it on slideshow. So just this was a gist of just trying to tell you as to what you can expect from the GlobalLinker platform. And I'll tell you what we are trying to do by you being on the platform. So one, we want you to network on the platform. We are making your business more discoverable. We are giving you the tools and the opportunities for you to become transaction ready. And not only on GlobalLinker, but on the World Wide Web as well. So your catalog or your store being available on the World Wide Web, you're not only being this becomes a tool for you to manage it and becoming and going the transaction ready. So two key things you can do on GlobalLinker: you can network and you can also transact. You can become transactional ready as well. uh, yeah. So I just have a couple of questions. How many of you already have an account on GlobalLinker? You can just in the chat you can just write whether you have an account or you don't have an account. That's fine, but I just would like to get a sense of if you have an account on GlobalLinker or no. Okay. So Rajesh, Zalak, Gautam Malik, Abir, Ravi Teja have all have accounts. Swapna doesn't have. Anu, I would encourage you all to do that. So you can create your account here. I'm just sending the link. Okay. Yeah, Lokesh also has an account already. I've sent the link on how you can create an account on GlobalLinker. Simply go to this URL and please sign up. And yeah, so these are the things you can actually do on the GlobalLinker platform. And just would like to say that GlobalLinker platform is free to join. Don't worry, there are no charges to creating an account on GlobalLinker. You can use this platform, and all the features I showed you are available for free. Maybe some features, at least from the store perspective, if you would like to use some advanced features, they would be paid for, but that is that's mentioned to you upfront. You can review that and you can upgrade the plan afterwards. But yeah, creating an account using the base features which I spoke to you about is completely free of cost. Um, how do we get started by creating your own journey online? One of them is you have to plan before you act. So one of the things I can just leave you with a question to say is, how do you start planning about your digital online? There's so many things which I can do. So one of the things is we need to know one very important question. Can you please tell me in the chat again, what is your limited resource? Like what, according to you, is a resource which is limiting you from your business? Like for uh, every small business, I know people is a challenge. People are challenges. Having more people is a challenge. Time is a challenge. What could be your limited resource? Okay. So Nirmal says it's tech and staff. Okay, here I have also saying, okay, artisans, forward market linkages, prospecting data. That's a good one. It could be capacity also. Somebody's also said bandwidth. Good point. Yeah. So yeah. So all of these are important. Now I would suggest you keep that in mind. It becomes very important for you to use your online journey for you to address these challenges as well, apart from you getting your customers too. So if I just pick an example which has been picked by one of you, which is prospecting data. So if you're looking for certain data, maybe this could be for client acquisition, and you're looking in in the electrical industry, for example, you can actually go on GlobalLinker and look for it. I'll just quickly see if I can go back without closing my window. Yeah. And see how you can prospect clients over here. So just by creating an account, one, you've got digital. Second is, if my screen is visible to you, you can see that, I have this section called Add Connections. And here is where I can actually see a lot of businesses already, being recommended to me. But if I'm looking for people, say in my industry, I see several of you are actually in the electrical and electronics industry. So I have a country filter, I have a city filter, I have an industry filter. So if I'm looking for somebody in the electronics industry only, I see that I have more than 9,000 SMEs globally registered over here. So, and if I'm looking for this particular country or a city, so for example, in this, I'm looking in, Delhi, for instance, it further gets refined, and I can see that there are 1,000 businesses registered in Delhi over here where I can connect with. Similarly, GlobalLinker is a global business platform. Though you will see a lot of Indian SMEs over here. It's a global business platform. There are a lot of businesses registered outside of India as well, because we have a presence there too. So you can look at different businesses and understand whom you would like to connect with. Now, here is where having a good profile, having a catalog, having a verified profile becomes very important. So, like for example, over here, you can just compare this profile, you compare this profile, and you see that I would almost want to select and at least even go through the second profile, because there's a picture, there it's verified. It has all of this information, which gives me the confidence to even start wanting to look at that profile too. So, just to give you a sense of this, here is where you can find this also. So I just wanted to show this to you and not break the link of what we were talking about. I can also search for businesses over here by just writing what I'm looking for. So say for example, I'm looking for bulbs, and I can actually see that there's so many products registered over here by people not only in India but even outside of India as well. And I can uh, either look at the profile, I can see the catalog, and I can go ahead. I can see businesses, posts, etc. Going back to my presentation. Yeah. So now that you've become online, okay, you've created your digital profile, maybe on GlobalLink or somewhere else, you need to identify your channels where you want to be online. So one is, it's good to have an online profile where you are maintaining your business profile, you're maintaining your catalog. That becomes very important. So you need to identify where do I need to do that. And it gives you the flexibility also of being available in different channels as well. So that is one part. The second is online visibility also to create brand awareness for yourself. So one is, you can create awareness where you're already maintaining your online profile. One is create an online profile. Second is having a catalog or a website of your own. Very important. These two are your own proprietary assets which you have. So think about it like you're creating a new branch. So if I would have a branch in Mumbai, Delhi, and in Rajkot, for example, now if I'm creating a website or a catalog for myself online, that's my fourth branch. So similarly, I can maintain my inventory online. I can get orders from them as well, and I can do all of that. So, almost think of your online profile and your online catalog as a fourth branch, which you can get business from. So that's why you have to identify where you would be maintaining that catalog and how it would be. You would obviously need to regularly maintain that catalog also, so that you're getting proper business. It reflects the right product inventory, the right quantity, the right pricing that you can do, but it's a minimal effort compared to what is the returns you're looking for and the ROI you're getting as well. The second part is creating brand awareness. One is in the platform where you've created your catalog and your business profile, if it's giving you an opportunity to do that. The second, to network, as you saw it on GlobalLinker. And the second is by being present in different social media platforms. How can you do that? By being on social media platforms, like I meant, is that you can, there are a lot of business networking sites where you can start creating, or you can use social media, like you have Instagram if it works with your audience, or you have Facebook, or you have LinkedIn, etc. You can use these channels to to build awareness about your business. So you need to identify these channels for visibility. Let me give you an example as to why creating your own brand awareness becomes very important, especially for businesses like ours. Today, if I'm selling a bulb, which has a brand safe called Surya. Now, if I sell it on a marketplace, which, there are hundred of other sellers getting sold over there. Uh, and my particular product has got sold over there. Now tomorrow, if the same buyer would come to the same marketplace to buy the same product, again he would see another 100 recommendations by different sellers as well of that same product. What happens over here is my product has got lost in the hundreds of other products which are getting sold by them. Now, by creating brand awareness about myself, I will be actually, I'm creating an imprint in the mind of that person that this is my brand. You are buying from my brand. Yes, you have bought it from a marketplace, but you are buying it from my brand. So tomorrow, when he wants to repurchase the product, that brand has got set in my mind and in his mind, and he will purchase from me. That's where you have to the distinction between creating a separate brand for yourself becomes very important, and that you can use so you can use social media and digital marketing and SEO capabilities to do so. So the next one is building your network and connection. So as I showed it to you, you can use different channels. There's a dedicated section where you can actually network with different and build your connections. Now you can look at what kind of connections you want to make. Are you looking to just create a network for yourself? You want to create a supplier network, you want to create a buyer network, and you start creating your contacts online accordingly. Whatever you do on the platform, they get notified of it. So there's an added benefit of being online because those all things are getting taken care of by the platform itself. You should also build your own sales channel. So apart from being a part of different marketplaces, as we spoke about, if you're creating your imprint about your business over here, you have to build your own sales channel. So your sales channel would be one, your own website, so that people come dedicatedly to your website and buy from you because your product has been well accepted. It's of good quality. It has given them that satisfaction that I'm going to buy again. So create your own sales channel because it helps. And the fourth one is yes, obviously, once you have your own sales channel, you need to diversify on marketplaces because that gives you the recognition and it also makes you self-aware. Now, with GlobalLinker, you can also be a part of ONDC. You can plug your catalog into the ONDC network. You can also plug your catalog into the Indian Business Portal network, which is an exporters platform created specially by FIO, which is the Federation of Indian Exports Organizations. And that platform is, many buyers come over there scouting for products, especially from India. And you can plug your catalog directly into that, which you maintain on GlobalLinker. If you don't have a catalog on GlobalLinker right now, don't worry. It is never the best time. This is always the best time to start. And if you want to create professionally, etc., then sometimes we are also constrained with time. You can look at also doing it professionally via team, which is done at a nominal cost. If you're interested, then you can just drop in a message on the chat and our team can get in touch with you for that as well. So these are certain examples which I wanted to kind of, show you how it is important for you to have your sales channel and what are the things you need to do to be online as well. So here is where your digital presence becomes very important. I'll leave you with one question again, which is, I would like an answer from. So just one question. Have you ever bought anything online? Like maybe it could be a pen or it could be anything. You could have bought a pen or you could have bought you would have created your business cards online. You would have bought a whole set of diaries which you want to share with your clients and colleagues, maybe, during Diwali or at the end of the year as a New Year gift. I'm sure you have done that. So now, if you think about it, you are already becoming very savvy today. You are so savvy today that you are, almost buying certain of your things personally or even for your business, you're doing that online. So you think about it, if you are so savvy about purchasing online right now, and we don't think about the Gen X people right now, they are already savvy. And even your clients would be equally savvy to buy things from you. But do you think they're buying anything from you online right now? Are you getting purchases online? I would just a simple yes or no would be good. It's fine. They're not buying, but this is more of a question. So again, I'm asking you, are your customers or anybody coming and buying anything from you online? So this is again a question for thought. Okay, great. There are some people who are saying yes, which is great. But there are some people who are also saying no. So it's a thought to say that today maybe the ratio of offline and online may be 70-30, but very soon, over a matter of 7 to 8 years, it is going to become almost 30-70, and then almost all purchases would be going online. So be aware of it. Maybe today we are very comfortable where we are, but tomorrow in future, and we also, given this is a business, we are not talking about 1 year, and we're not talking about 6 months to a year or 2 years even. We're talking about 5 years, 10 years. In that case, it becomes very critical that my business is online, because I am losing out on an opportunity which is being taken on by some other business. And many of my customers are now becoming savvy today, which I am losing out on again, because I'm not being online. So just food for thought. Please think about it. And this is more to put the seriousness of being digital today into your this. We are not accustomed to it, but yes, being digital becomes very important. And we just showed you the steps to get started. I'll just reiterate. It's very simple. Nothing this that. And I'll just go quickly show you over here what you can do. So one is how you create a digital roadmap. One, you build your foundation. Then that means you set up your profile, you set up your catalog, you keep everything ready, etc., where people can actually, find you. Then you promote your business. So you promote your business on different platforms. You promote the business by doing digital e-commerce, SEO activities, etc. So you know that this is the path which I'm doing so that I'm getting good business coming in. That's when you start getting good business. Now that you're getting good business, now you have to maximize it. So there are some people who are already online and maybe doing step 1, step 2 already, and they are in step 3. Now, if I'm getting a steady set of revenue after I've learned from my mistakes and I've learned from what is the best thing that works for me, I have to maximize it. So I start using those channels to my benefit going forward. And I start to exponentially grow that as well, so that I can grow in that, because I've also put an investment. I need to grow in that as well. And then I repeat the cycle of promotion, growth, and maximization. So I start creating channels for myself. Maybe today I'm starting with 5 products. Tomorrow I'll do it with 20 products. Then I would also have a new line which I would introduce, etc. All of that. This, and I would just briefly like to talk about your digitization index. How do you know that you're digitized well or no? So, so just to help you get started, uh, these are certain parameters with respect to your own marketing. So we have divided into 2 or 3 segments. The first one is marketing. So marketing involves these 4 or 5 activities, which is you have a logo, an online profile, a website. So are you on social media? Are you searchable on business? Are you a searchable business or no? So, and all of these have 3 or 4 levels over here. So with respect to logo, do you have a professional logo, or do you don't have a logo? In that case, you need to move on and create a logo for yourself. There are certain businesses who are sitting with just, a simple logo, which is just a logo which has been just ad hoc created. Then you need to move to a professional logo. This would be the last step to having a good digitized logo. That means you're digitized from the logo perspective. Similarly, from online profile, you don't have a profile, so it's time to get a profile. If you have a profile, is your profile completed? If your profile is completed, are you also being interactive with your profile? That's what you need to know as well. Is it active? Are you interacting with others as well? Similarly, with your website or your catalog as well. You have no website, and you have only an info website, and you have information only, and it's helping you for promotions and getting leads. And the last step is making it interactive and actually transactional. So these are your levels which you can move from your website perspective. Then we have social media. You have no presence on social media. Have certain presence. How active are you on social media? Your frequency of posts, are you doing it ad hoc again? Are you being more frequent, like once in 2 months, once in 6 months? How often are you posting, and etc. Similarly, with business searchability, where it will help you. How are you ranked on online as well, or in web searches? You are not listed on Google, or you have some listing somewhere, and you have a complete Google listing. This has drastically helped a lot of businesses getting traffic to them and also to their offline business too. The next 2 sets of things are operations and sales. So in operations, you have order management and inventory management. Are you taking your orders currently offline? and the distributor actually calls you or visits you and say that, hey, I need 5 of this and please deliver it to me by this, or he calls you, or it's email, or you have a complete system where you're actually taking, where the distributor just comes to your website, sees the product, places the order, executes it, and he gets the necessary discount, etc., as per his uh, slabs which you have created for credit and discount, and he places the order even at 12 o'clock in the night. Similarly, for inventory management, do you have, do you record it? You have a record book, you have an Excel, or you have a system which actually helps you automate and save a lot of your time and your business for that. With sales, also, we have different channels. What are your channels you're using? What are the payment mechanisms you have? And what's your customer engagement as well over here? So, do you have a physical channel of sales? You have physical plus delivery. Are you also available on marketplaces? And you have your own e-store. It's good to have all 4 of these with respect to sales, obviously. And digital payments, how digitally enabled you are. Are you taking cash? Do you take credit cards? Do you also take wallet payments? That all can be addressed if you already have a web store. And customer management, just by simply taking an order, and I have a database which I maintain of my customers, so I can reach out to them in future to talk to them about my new offers, or if I'm running promotions, etc. This will help you guide how digitized you are. So in every particular column, if you mark where your business is standing, you can make it green wherever you are. You know what your next step is to move ahead with. So just wanted to leave you with this thought. And now I'll just open it for Q&As. And just want to leave you a thought that with GlobalLinker, one, you create your profile. You can also network with other businesses on the platform. You can also maintain your catalog, and you can create your catalog into a e-commerce store which can accept payments, which can also take delivery. You can also create it into a distribution channel network where you can actually set it up for your distributors, and get your distributors to also come and get special rates. And you can set it up for wholesale order management as well. And yeah, that's about it. And if you the catalogs which you did see, which I gave you examples of, you can set it up yourself. This is all DIY. There are a lot of tutorials, webinars which we do over the week, and even every almost every weekday, so which we do. And you can look at being a part of those webinars if you would like to enable yourself and your team to just understand on how to do that. And if you want it to be done professionally, maybe you're constricted and you don't have the limited, you're constricted with time to build it yourself, then you can reach out to us and we can do it. We also have a professional team which helps do that too. So now I am opening it up for any questions. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the chats and the Q&A which is there. So Swarnalata has asked, I have a business of medical garments like scrub suits, lab coats, etc. I was facing some issues in uploading on Catalogue, to which I did contact, but no support from GlobalLinker team. So disconnect. Okay, Swarnalata, so we'll just, I'm sorry about that. If we have not been in touch with you, I'll just try to understand. We'll look into, when you were contacting us, and I'll personally look into this myself. But if you can share your contact details with me, I'll have my team reach out to you and help you out as well. And if you want, you can, we can just take it up later as well. So Kamakshi has said that, can we connect Shopify to GlobalLinker Catalog? Actually, Shopify is another platform which also helps you simply just set up a catalog and do that. So they are actually, I would say, parallel to each other. You would not be able to plug in your GlobalLinker catalog to Shopify and vice versa. However, they would give you tools where you can export your entire data onto the GlobalLinker platform, so that you can put it and populate it on the GlobalLinker platform as well. I'm just going back to saying, can I connect my already created WordPress website to a GlobalLinker by Sriram? Sriram, what you can do is, on GlobalLinker, you can create a place called, I'm just going to see if I can show it to you. You can create on your own WordPress site, you can put a section over here called Shop Now. Many people do that. So you can put a kind of a Shop Now option, which when you click on that, it opens up the It also opens up the website or the catalog you have on GlobalLinker. So that's one of the ways which you can do it. Or you can switch your domain and you can make it into a completely catalog-driven store. So Kamakshi is also asking, how can we link the GlobalLinker with Indian Business Portal? The fact that you have already created a catalog on GlobalLinker, you then simply just have to, set yourself up for Indian Business Portal. Indian Business Portal, the requirement is that because it's an exporter-driven portal, from the business perspective, you need to have an IEC code. So you have to be export ready, one. Second is you also need to have an IEC code apart from having a catalog on GlobalLinker. Once all these two things are there, then you can apply directly from your seller panel, which I just showed you, from your catalog, and you can join the Indian Business Portal from there itself. And then it's reviewed by the PO team, and then your catalog gets added onto this. We have dedicated webinars on how you can join the Indian Business Portal. You can visit the event section to do that. I can share the link for it. Just give me a couple of moments. Yeah. The next question, I'm just quickly looking. I'm a manufacturer of Kerala sandal soaps. How can we use this platform to find exporters? So by Rajesh. Hi, Rajesh. So Rajesh, great thing. One is you can look at it to source your ingredients. I also showed a couple of examples where there are people who are who are actually creating beauty products and cosmetic products on GlobalLinker platform. So by using the search filters and by using businesses who are in these industries, you can start connecting with them and start building your network. Similarly, for export as well, if you are exporter ready and you have an IEC code, you can plug in your catalog into the Indian Business Portal as well. You can do that too. I hope I've answered your question. I'm moving on to the next one. So Gautam is asking, are there any third-party service providers who can help us create a microsite on GlobalLinker? So Gautam, if you can share your contact details with me, I'll have my team call you up, and there will be a nominal fee which would be charged. But why don't you discuss this with our team and they can help you out as well? So you can share your contact details so that I can share it with them and they can get in touch with you. So Swapna is asking, we are exporters. How can we find customers to our product? So hi Swapna, I already answered that for Mr. Rajesh earlier in the previous question. So it would fall the same for you. I showed you a couple of tools where you can search for businesses, you can create awareness about your business, and third is creating your catalog. These all three things are important. And fourth is, yes, plugging yourself into the Indian Business Portal. Rajesh, you have an IAC, so great. You already set up. Simply create your catalog and you would see an option in your seller panel to join the Indian Business Portal. So do complete those steps and then you can be a part of it. Mr. Veer Verma is asking to be able to sell our products online. Once we set up catalog with pricing, can customers buy online? Does it connect to payment gateway? What are the charges? Of course. So I'll show you an example of one of these stores which are buy ready. So if my screen is still visible, I'm just showing this to you. I'm on the site. Is my screen visible? If somebody can just chat yes or no, it'll just help me understand. Okay, great. So so if you see this website and I'm just looking at a particular product, I'm just right. So here you can see a product where there's an image, there is a name and there's a price, and I'm clicking on view. And here I can add it to cart. So that's a choice which you have when you're setting up your store, whether you wanted add to cart or you want it to be an inquiry-based platform. And here I'm adding this product to cart. Now I can actually go and check out over here. And it goes through a proper checkout process, which, if since we are purchased online, we're pretty comfortable with the checkout process. We know I have to give my shipping address and details. Once I go to the checkout, then I can also offer certain payment options, which I have integrated as well. So to start offering payment options over here, you would have to have an account with the particular payment gateway provider that we are affiliated with, maybe, Razorpay, CC Avenue, EasyPay Pro by ICICI Bank, etc. So whichever ones you already have one or you don't have one, then you can create an account over there and put in the API details and you will be payment gateway ready. Similarly, even once the order gets placed over here, you can also deliver those products by setting up your logistics from your store panel itself. So yes, that's possible. Charges would be mentioned as per the payment gateway where you're applying for. So it's upfront mentioned over there. It's different for each. So Kamakshi Singh, I have an IC code, but it's showing invalid on GlobalLinker. Kamakshi, if you can just share your contact details with me, I'll have my team get in touch with you to help you out on this one as well. So Gautam has shared. Thank you so much. I'll have my team get in touch with you. Yeah. So this is actually all I had to share. If you have any other questions, I'll be happy to answer them, or then we'll just wrap up in 1 or 2 minutes. Thanks, Kamakshi. You can't hear my voice. Is my voice clear? If somebody can just, okay. Maybe Mr. Murtaza, you may just sign out and sign in. So Rajesh Kumar is asking what kind of services we provide. Uh, One is our core business is one to have a platform and to offer you these services online, most of which we hope you can use it yourself without any help. And you can also, empower your own employees to use them too. The second is if you're looking for any professional services, that's when our team steps in, and you can do that, and you can avail of them over here. But we are mostly a DIY platform where we hope that you can network by you going to that particular feature and doing that, using the search feature to search for products and services, managing your catalog, etc. And yeah, by way of services, then we offer, we charge a nominal fee, but for that, we help you set up your entire catalog like this, as you saw. We can set it up professionally for you and have it ready for you, etc. Then Mr. Nitin Gupta is asking, please tell me some other platforms for export like GlobalLinker. So there are several platforms which are already out there. To name a few, maybe you can be a part of um, Alibaba, Trade India, etc. There are already such platforms, but they are more catalog driven and only to put your catalog out there. Mr. Rajesh, if you can share your contact details, I'll definitely have my team get in touch with you, and whatever questions you may have, we can share it. They can answer this for you with respect to charges, etc. You can just share your details with me here. It'll be easy for me to pass it on to my team. Just taking the details down. Okay, Mr. Rajesh, I've got your number. And Mr. Veer Marma is asking, if I do not have a payment gateway, is there a built-in payment gateway? Yes, there is a built-in payment gateway. Uh, so like I said, we are already empaneled with Razorpay, with CC Avenue, with EasyPay Pro, and we also you can also offer UPI payments, etc. That all is available here. So Mr. Murtaza is asking if he can get a recording of this meeting. Yes, you can get a recording of this meeting. It will be sent to you after this webinar ends. So Mr. Lalit also is asking for the charges. Don't worry, we'll send it to you. Welcome. So yeah, given it's the end of the webinar, I hope this has been useful for you. This webinar was more so to leave you with questions about how you can use the platform better, but more importantly, how you can digitize your business and make your business digital ready and transaction ready. So I hope the questions that we have left you with helps you think about it and maybe gets you to start using those steps to building a digital profile. And I wish you all the best. We are always available and to connect with on GlobalLinker as well. And you can always reach out to us. And I hope to see you on the platform. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, Mr. Lalit.